Okay, I'm live. All right. Well, welcome to my channel. Just keep swimming 1111. I hope you're all doing great. Today's reading is going to be about the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We're going to get the whole truth, okay? The parts maybe you missed, parts maybe you didn't hear, or just what's going on right now, okay? I'm going to disclose that to you to see what's really going on. No sugarcoating. So if anybody here is watching and you guys are sensitive or insecure or unable to hear anything that could be truthful and potentially hurtful, here's your disclosure now. Okay, so just a warning. Anyways, besides that, I'm here at my grandma's, so you guys probably see a whole different little layout. That's why. But I tried to make it as homey as I could here on the kitchen table. So I brought some cards with me from home and my little tablecloth, so hopefully we can just make it as cozy as we can. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start with the divine masculine. Divine masculine, what is the whole truth? What is it that we have not seen? And by divine masculine, you could be a male or a female in a masculine energy, okay? The divine masculine is 9 times out of 10 gonna be a man. Most of the time, all my viewers have masculine men, but I have a few viewers who are the opposite. Some that are women in a masculine energy, and some that are straight men in a feminine energy even. So just keep that in mind. All right, so we're gonna get the whole truth, Spirit. Please be welcome here in this reading. Help me to find out what is the whole truth. What are some things that the divine feminine needs to hear that she has not, or he has not, okay? But just what has the divine feminine not been aware of? All right. So I got 2 of those. Bottom of the deck, stubborn. Well, I think you're pretty much aware of that. Overall energy is some stubbornness on the divine masculine's part. Okay, let's get some tarot. All right, Spirit, please direct me and guide me with these cards into a divine masculine reading. I need to know what the divine feminine does not know. I need to know the whole truth. How does the masculine really feel about the divine feminine? What does the masculine really think about the divine feminine? And what is happening in the masculine's life behind closed doors to where the divine feminine can't see what's going on? I'm hearing some weird words. I don't know if they mean anything to you. Tunde. I have no clue what that word is, but I'm hearing the word tunde. I don't know what that is. Maybe it means tune in today and it's just not coming in clear. Maybe something happened today, but I'm hearing a weird word called tunde, so whatever. It is what it is. Bottom of the deck here is the Hermit card. So the overall underall energy is the Hermit. And this is Virgo. So I think we are definitely dealing with possibly a Virgo energy. And this person is pulling away. The whole truth is right now, the overall of it all, your masculine feels very single, very alone and isolated, really searching their heart and soul, really going inside themselves, looking for answers, also searching for hope. They're on an inner journey right now, a soul searching journey. And I just feel like they are pulled away from you. They are withdrawn from you. That's the overall underall gist of it. It looks like today the bottoms are really revealing what you already know. But the whole truth is they're really, truly searching for answers. They're looking for more information. So I'm going to start revealing these so far. The first one over here is, if you didn't already know, even through all of this pulling away from you and separation and going within themselves, your divine masculine still loves you. They still love you through everything that you've been through. Hardships, difficulties, separations, arguments, third parties, no parties, lots of communication or zero communication, whatever it is. Through all of what you guys have gone through, your masculine still loves you, feminines. The next one here is, I don't feel the same way I used to. So they're changing the way they feel about many, many things. This I don't feel the same way I used to means they're coming around. If they've been stubborn and standoffish, that's changing. They're starting to come in. If they were always coming in and being a part of your life, they might be pulling away right now. Whatever it is, their feelings are changing. So we have another pulling away energy, which is a 4 of Cups. Then we have a 6 of Pentacles. A Magician. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Right now, strong Virgo coming in for the landslide. The next one here is 5 of Swords. The next one is 7 of Wands. The next one is 7 of Pentacles. And the next one is 8 of Cups. So what you don't know about your masculine is they're currently not in a relationship. Did you know that? That may be news for some of you. For those that are legally married and you're a third party and you know they're in a relationship, what this is showing me is they're not living together, or they're sleeping in the living room on the couch or in a different bedroom. This is, I am separated. Separated, 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 separated. I mean, it's all over the place. Your masculine is just single. Maybe you knew that, maybe you didn't, but the whole truth is your masculine feels extremely isolated at the very least. At the very least, this masculine is withdrawing from love and relationships, focusing on money right now, a lot of dissatisfaction with work. This person is trying to pull away to go after their own dreams. This is a single, single, single energy. They want to do it by themselves. There's a lot of people fighting around them though. There's like a fifth wheel. There's like friends or family or others that are causing strife in their life, poking their nose where it shouldn't be, giving their opinion when it's not asked, just coming in to the situation when they shouldn't be. So there's gossip and nosy people. The masculine is resistant and standing one's ground against all that bullshit. Okay, so whatever's going down, your masculine's like, you need to back the F off my back. You need to give me some space. You need to leave me alone. I need to go be alone right now. I need alone time. This is alone, 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 alone. Alone time. You need to give me alone time, please. I am not in the mood for conversation. 5 of Swords. Some of these people feel really offended. Now, the people that he's pissing off and offending are fire and air signs. Coming across as strong men, but it could also be females that are acting masculine. Spirit, please clarify the whole truth from this divine masculine in this current situation. Things that the divine feminine needs to know. Another number 9, another single energy. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. This says here self-love, relaxation, I can't talk today. Regeneration, I can't talk. Satiety within, and replenishment. So again, just pulling away, giving some self-love. By the way, this is pretty much looking for some self-love. Whatever made this masculine happy, whenever the masculine was happy with a certain situation, he's not happy anymore. Spirit, show me some more information about what the Divine Feminine should know. A one-horse town. I'm just bored out of my mind in this relationship. Boredom, monotony, small-mindedness, branching out, moving on, a novelty, and a hobby needed. Bottom of the deck, bump on a log. Yeah, your masculine is bored out of their minds in a relationship. Did you know that? Were you aware of that? What are they trying to do in this isolation? Spirit, what are they trying to do? Show me the Divine Masculine's efforts. What is this masculine trying to accomplish? Ah, take a leap. Aries energy. Okay. Singleness, though. Taking a risk. Taking a leap of faith. Your masculine is really trying hard to just put their heart out there and just move on, hop away, take a leap, get away for a while. I think your masculine wants a break. Definitely some, I need a vacation kind of vibe. Let's get some hidden truth oracles. Can I just say, because, you know, I do more than just read cards. As you guys know, I'm pretty psychic sometimes. And what I'm channeling here, can I just be frank with you, is your masculine is bored out of their minds with a Leo or a Virgo, okay? They might also be involved with a Gemini somewhere, but they are absolutely bored. They had a missed opportunity with possibly a Virgo or a Cancer, okay? So they had a situation that they lost. I happen to believe and feel that that would be the feminine. The feminine has strong water energy, mostly Cancer, but I am perfectly open to Pisces and Scorpio, especially. So Scorpio and Cancer are front runners. Pisces hanging on in there too, though. So the feminine seems to be water. This masculine is really having a fight with this other person. There's something here about unfairness. So I'm feeling like your person was unfair to you and didn't give to you the time, energy, and effort that you deserved, to be honest. This person is trying to figure that out. I don't think this person has figured it out that they should have given more. I know it's the obvious, but this person just hasn't quite got there yet. They're on their way. They're taking a leap of faith to figure this out. But there's a lot of fights along the way. And it's every time this person tries to walk away from this relationship, there's a fight. It's like their mom comes in. What are you doing? Why are you trying to leave? Why are you trying to break up this relationship? Do you want to break up something good? And your person, the Divine Masculine, is just like, you don't know my situation because you don't live with me. You don't know what I have to deal with. You don't know what life I have to live. You don't know who I'm having to be with. So for you to come over here and tell me what I should do and what I need to do and when I need to do it is not your business. I've been in this relationship for a couple years now or however long, and I'm not happy with this relationship. I put time and energy and effort into it. I gave it my all with the Magician. I manifested this new start, and it's just not what I want. To be honest, I still have feelings for someone else that I had a missed opportunity with. And truth be known, I don't know what to do about that, and I'm trying to figure it out with the Hermit card. So I'm trying to go within, but I have to get past my own stubborn pride, 7 of Wands, to get to this point of enlightenment. And to be honest, I'm fighting myself and it's difficult. I think what I need right now is a little me time. So the masculine's definitely, I mean, that's just what I'm feeling, a little me time. The person that your masculine is dealing with is unsatisfied also. This person is unsatisfied sexually, unsatisfied financially, and just unsatisfied emotionally, okay? So the person that is with your masculine's not happy in this relationship either. Why they've chosen to continue to deposit pentacles into this relationship, kind of beyond me, really. That's their story. That's their karma. The only thing I can see coming out of this is they're walking away. Or at least I know the masculine's walking away. But it could be possible that the person in the relationship with the masculine is walking away. But to be honest, I just feel it's very much the masculine. Masculine, can you just give us some words from your own self about this situation? Please give me words from your own self. Sometimes, Divine Feminine, I stay awake thinking about you. I can't sleep. I just stay awake at night. I'm thinking about our past, our future that was lost, words that were said, our history, the time that's gone by, what you're up to, what you're doing, what you think of me. And I get a lot of this, I'm kind of concerned what you think of me. Do you think I'm a piece of crap? You know, on the bottom of your shoe that you're trying to scrape off? Or do you still care about me? And that's really what the masculine's trying to soul search. Do you still care about me? Because it's been a minute. And I treated you pretty bad because I overlooked you and I started something with somebody else. And even that didn't work out. I'm bored in it. The common denominator in all my piss poor relationships is me, says the masculine. So if I'm the one in all these crappy relationships, then it must be me. What is it about me that's making these relationships fail? So those are questions that need to be answered. Also, am I just picking the wrong type? Do I have a specific type? Do I have a specific goal in mind when I'm in a relationship? See, all these things are questions the masculine's trying to get answered. He doesn't have those answers. Masculine, let's get another message directly from you. Talk to me, love. Can I have another message from what's going on down here? Like, what is going on, please, with this walking away, you're not happy situation? Like, this is just, even here, if mama ain't happy, nobody is happy. So you're just not a happy camper. So please talk to me. Why aren't you a happy camper? Oh. I love you, man. Damn it. Listen, I got to channel again, guys. I got to channel again, man. I tried to move on. I tried to walk away from you. It didn't work. Ergo, the grass isn't greener on the other side. So yeah, I love you. So how could I be here in this relationship? I guess I'm a jackass for not knowing this sooner. Bottom of the deck, I'm afraid to contact you, to be honest. I think I'm just going to drink and smoke and just chill and do my own thing and just chill and lay back till I figure out a better plan. So yeah, your masculine's like, yeah, so Steph, tarot reader, hey, you over there, you're channeling me, cool. Tell them I need a minute, okay? Tell them I need some more time. I need to get some courage, all right? The twins aren't doing their job down here. I'm just lacking in that area right now. That department is closed. I'm just with myself, and yeah, I need to just get a grip of something. Okay? Bottom of the deck, let's go ahead and look at the other three. 5 of Wands, fighting with oneself. Back and forth with desires. The next one here is 3 of Cups, okay? Man, I want a reconciliation with you. I really want to get back together and celebrate that we're back in touch and things are going to go good, but I'm freaking scared. Tiffany Jones, thank you for the $10 on Cash App. I love you too, girl. Thank you, Tiffany. And the last one here, freaking A, the Fool card. We must have an Aries because the frog taking a leap, and then this one, someone's feeling froggy. You feeling froggy, masculine? Okay, yes. The masculine is feeling froggy. All right, he wants to take a leap of faith. He's trying to jump ship, but he's literally jumping ship with all of this. There may be a connection here also. I know it's weird, but with a frog. I know, you're like, what the hell is she talking about? There's a connection with a freaking frog? Yes. Maybe there's a music video with a frog or something that connects you to, and he still thinks about it. Maybe he uses the term froggy a lot. Maybe, you know, he has a Puerto Rican flag or something with a frog on it. You know, I don't freaking know. All I know is there's some kind of a connection with that for this guy or this girl. Either way, it's just the analogy. Thank you, Naomi Gatson, for the $5 on Cash App. Thank you, Naomi. I appreciate that so much from you. So, anyways, star card under that. Talk about, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. I'm getting clear-headed. I'm feeling hopeful. He's really in search of that star. And this Fool card is like, man, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm really going to do it. I'm going to do this freaking Three of Cups thing. I'm going to reach out. By the way, Cancer again. Just saying. But I'm going to reach out. Five of Wands. But damn it. Man, ego. Oh, thank you, Yapo, for the 33. I love you, Sunval L. Thank you, my sweet girl. Thank you so much. So anyways, darn it. Just when he musters up that strength to go ahead and reach out to you, yeah. Here's what's going on. I can't reach out to you. I really can't. I can't. I messed up. I rejected the feminine, okay? Big time rejection. Rejection, rejection. Resistance, resistance. Like, I was not feeling it. I pushed away the feminine. I gave to someone else over here. Freaking Six of Pentacles. I gave to them. Virgo vibes again. I overthought the pros and cons. I made a decision on a whim. And then the decision I made, my investment, my time, my love, my money, my years, whatever, just these pentacles, I invested in this person and damn, I'm not happy. Seven of Pence. I'm looking at my harvest. I'm looking at everything that I sowed and then I reaped, and I'm not feeling that vibe anymore. Here I am again, this freaking magician trying to manifest a new beginning, and I really do want to get in touch with the feminine, but I know maybe we're going to have a fight, or I know if I do reach out to her, call her, text her, whatever, show up, there's going to be an argument with my ex or my family, my mom, my dad, my kids, whatever. There's going to be problems. So it's this torn, and it's not torn between two lovers because that shit is gone, okay? I'm torn between my own desires. And yes, markers, Puerto Rican flag with a frog. There is that, yeah. New York has a lot of, for some reason, frogs that represent Puerto Rican things. So I've seen it. I've seen it on boxer gloves, flags, do-rags, tattoos, just pictures, picture art, all kinds of things. So yeah, I've seen it. Anyways, this is just me because I lived in New York for a while. I remember seeing that. So it just popped in my head as a visual when I was thinking of the frog. But it doesn't mean that it has to be that. Frogs could mean many things. Let's think about what frogs represent here. Frogs are amphibians, so they can be on land and in water, which is much like a Capricorn sea goat. Frogs are slippery. People try to avoid them. Of course, I think they're cute. Certain people think they're cute. They like to come out at night. They love the rain. Maybe your person loves the rain and loves to be out at night. They're excellent swimmers. Maybe your person is an excellent swimmer or loves the water. They also represent, what was it? wealth. I know there's some Chinese frogs also that represent wealth, right? There's something about the frog with the golden coins. So they represent having a lot. They also represent luck in some cultures. So lots of good things to think about with a frog. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. Bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, I already did the bump on the log. Okay, so we're going to get some clarification. What about Princess and the Frog? Yeah, why not Princess and the Frog? You guys can think about that story as well. Frogs have a lot of different representations. But taking a leap of faith was that full card, and it really came in strong. So this Aries energy is really strong. The Frog de Bruto, the Frog Prince. You know, maybe so. Maybe your masculine has kissed a few frogs, and he's learning that he's trying to be with frogs. And the true love is a princess under that frog disguise, or a prince, however that works. All right, anyways, let's keep going. Enough with the frog. We got too distracted with the frog. But your masculine is working on being a little bit more open with you and definitely risking his welfare and his life to make an effort to get out of his karmic situation and reach out to you. So that is definitely something that hopefully you didn't know that now you know. We're going to go ahead and clarify his current situation. Spirit, can you show me this person that he's walking away from with this Eight of Cups? Spirit, please show me this person. We have Cleanse in reverse, Tower, Six of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Fool again. Overall, underall energy, this Aries really pops up tonight, right? 3 times. 3 times the lucky charm. Your masculine's going to take a leap of faith, okay? He is going to get away and have a fresh new start away from this person. That is for sure. The world is his. It's his own creation. But look at this. So Cleanse is in reverse. This person says they're nice, they're good, they're clean, they're honest, but they stick to your person like glue. They don't want to get away from your person. I think this person has brown hair, whoever this could be. Could have straight long brown hair, could have curly brown hair, I don't care. But I think the person that your person is with has brown hair. And I think this person is a feminine energy, okay? Be it a male or a female. The person your person is with is a weaker energy for them because they're not a good-hearted energy. They're a low vibration kind of energy. They're clingy and codependent. This person that is hanging on to your person, kind of like a monkey on their back. Whatever your person gets in this world, the person they're with wants to go on for the ride. So if your person gets a bunch of money, they want to spend it. If your person gets a promotion and is publicly out there, your person's lover person wants to be in the limelight in all the pictures and photos. Whatever success your person has, this person is piggybacking, okay? So just riding their little coattail. I also think, and I'm not trying to be rude, but I think your person can do better in many aspects, meaning maybe physically, maybe emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all the above. Your person can do better. You put on a movie for him? Sorry, we're at my grandma's and he's trying to get cozy. It's a little bit difficult. hang on one second, guys. I'll be right back. Come on, let's go watch a movie over here. What?
But I don't have a bed though. There's no bed for me to sleep on that's comfy.
In Grandpa Ernie's room.
I'm comfy though.
Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So anyways, okay, we're gonna move on. So your person's partner is obviously codependent in many ways, probably more than one, okay? Also codependent in relationships and marriage and partnerships. Your person let me be clear, your person's karmic relationship, that other person does not want to be alone. That person wants to be in a relationship just to feel safe and just to feel like they're doing something with their life. If they're not in a relationship, they feel like a failure. The next card I have here for describing your person's relationship that they just 8 of Cups walked away from. Scorpio, Scorpio, again, the Tower card. Your person is leaving that energy for good. There's going to be a final breakup. This could be a divorce. This could be just I'm moving out or you have to move out. This could be I blocked you. But these are truths that you didn't know. You see, you're not coming here to watch all the information you already know. I mean, if you know this, great. If you don't, now you know. If you're watching this and you say, well, I didn't hear about that, or based on their Facebook, it still looks like they're together, or it doesn't look that way. I don't know what to tell you about that, except I'm doing a tarot reading and picking up on this person, and with all the cards combined, I see singleness and I see separation, even since the beginning. And just clarifying your person, your divine masculine situation with the 8 of Cups, they're definitely towering that relationship, okay? So it's really coming in clear that they are ending a relationship. Now, if that's hurtful for you because you wanted to hear from them, or you were hoping they would call you and tell you that they're over with someone, and you haven't gotten that call yet, you haven't gotten that text yet, it's okay. That is going to come in. That is going to happen. It just hasn't happened yet. Right now, your person wants to be alone, stay quiet, be on their own, and just do their own thing. Go just lay down. If the TV was on, the movie was on, we wouldn't have this situation.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'll take care of it. Thank you.
Okay. Anyways, the next card here is 6 of Swords, resolution. So this is all about, I moved on stuff. I moved on, tarot reader, okay? I moved on from this other person that I was with. They didn't want to stop this relationship. They wanted to hang on to me, but I wanted to let them go. The person that I left most likely was an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Virgo being the most prominent. Okay. So that's kind of clarifying who and what is going on with this 8 of Cups. That's the situation. Tower moment from the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever they were depositing money and commitments into, gone. They're leaving. When could they be leaving stuff if they haven't left yet? Probably within the next week, 6 to 7 days. Okay? There's been a lot of fights this week, and I want to give you that tea also. I don't think you were aware because you don't live there or you're not talking to them about their situation. But if you wanted to know a little bit of the tea, your divine masculine has been having some pretty severe fights for the past week. If that hasn't happened yet for them, it's about to hit. Like the storm is upon them. The storm is upon your masculine. Spirit, tell me about their fights. Please show me what the divine feminine does not know. What are their fights about? Page of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. And a 10 of Wands. King of Pentacles was down there, but I didn't pull it. You want to know what their fights have been about? A burden they've been hanging on to for a long, long time. We have fire, fire, fire. Fire. All fire. Could it be they're fighting about a fire sign? Could be. Could it be they're fighting about sexual information that has been weighing heavy on their relationship for a long time? Well, I'm going to go ahead and channel some things. Masculine, I'm going to throw you out there. I'm sorry. I have to channel with my energy. To be quite frank with you, the divine masculine has not been sexually and intimately pleased. There has just been a very big lack of gratification in the intimacy department. The masculine is not fulfilled. The person they're with doesn't do it for them anymore, probably for a very long time. So this person is just not into it emotionally or physically. Masculine, you've been carrying this burden for a while. It's not just popping up this week. You guys have been fighting, but guess what's undercover? Oh, did you pick up the car today? Did you pick up the kids? Did you pay the bills? Did you go grocery shopping? Did you take care of blah, blah, blah? Masculine, you're like, yeah or no. And you know what? I feel like leaving. I'm tired of your crap. I want to be alone today. I want to go for a drive. I want to get out. I just want some time alone. What? You want time alone? Why do you want time alone? Are you trying to find someone? Are you seeing someone? Do you want to go out there at a bar, or do you want to go out there and contact your ex? Why do you want to be alone? Why do you want to leave my space? Why don't you want to be around me? Why is it you need alone time? And the masculine's like, really? Again? We're going to go through this again? I'm not attracted to you. I'm not intimate with you. I'm not feeling you. I'm not even feeling this relationship. And to be honest, yeah, I want to leave because I need to go think and clear my head. I need to just go be alone, meaning I don't want to go be with somebody else. I just want to get the hell away from you. That's how the divine masculine feels. And there's this defensiveness, like, why do you think I'm going to go cheat? Why do you think I'm going to go talk to my ex? Why do you think I'm going to go to some bar and hit on someone? Is that what you think about me? Do you think I'm that kind of person? Why are you with me? Again, questions. Divine masculine, you're asking your karmic, why are you with me? Why do you love me? Why do you want me? Why are you here? If all we do is fight and you don't trust me and I can't even be alone, I don't know what I'm doing here. But the more you hound me, the more you come down on me with your clinginess and insecurities, the more I want to run and get away. So that is one channeling from this person. Because this person genuinely just wants to go Smoke, drive, see the stars, see the moon, listen to some good music, and just think. That's really what this person wants to do. Maybe cry and pray, maybe go see a priest or a pastor. Like, this person genuinely just is seeking comfort and solace and guidance. So this person genuinely just wants to go for some cleared energy, right, masculine? That's all you want to do. But the person you're with is being an ass, and it makes you less and less attracted to them because you're like, God, the more that we have this pressure, the more I don't like you. And that's this dissatisfaction. And then you start beating yourself up again, and you start saying, well, what's wrong with me? Obviously, I'm the problem. I'm the failure. I'm the one that causes these problems in relationships. Why am I such a mess up? Why do I always mess up things? And then you start thinking even further back. Okay, I'm talking to the masculine here. Well, why did I mess up things with the feminine? Oh, God. God, she was fine, or he was fine. You know, mature, grounded, responsible, had their pentacles together, like just confident. They were not insecure, trustworthy, giving, understanding. And I pushed it away. I pushed it away. And so that's really what's happening here. It's like, what, again, questions. Why? What was going on with me at that time that I had to push this feminine far, far away from me? God, what's wrong with me? So again, all these questions, right? You're going through this masculine, and it feels so heavy because you're going through this with the karmic. It's making you think about your past here. And with the 9 of Wands in reverse, it's giving up. I give up on this karmic relationship. There's nothing else I could do to make you trust me. There's nothing else I can do or want to do to fix this. And to be honest, I think that is the correct way to say it. Masculine, with the Page of Wands in reverse, you're not turned on by this person. You don't desire this person anymore, this karmic person. And you have no interest to pursue this any further. And that's what these fights are about. And your person gets mad at you. Doesn't this person get mad at you, masculine? Tell me the truth. Masculine, this person gets mad at you, this karmic, because they tell you things like you don't care anymore. You don't even want to try. You don't care. Do you even want this? That's what they tell you. That's what your fights are about. You're giving up. You promised you wouldn't give up, but here you are giving up, and you're like, yeah, I am giving up. I'm not into you. I don't want this. I'm going a different path than you. We're going 2 separate ways. We're not the same person we were when we met. And I am giving up. 10 of Wands, I'm just done. 9 and 10 of Wands, boom. I'm not going to hang in this anymore. I don't want to. If you want to go, go. And I think masculine, that's what you're telling your karmic. If you want to go from this relationship, please go. I don't care anymore. And karmic, if you're cross-watching and you're watching this reading and your person has told you to just go, or that they want to go, I think you should listen. Because they really don't care, and they are into somebody else. They have feelings from someone in the past, and it is a strong water energy, to be honest. So I don't know if that's the kind of fights you're having, guys, masculine, karmic, and you're just like, God, we can't get over this hump. You don't have a desire to talk to me or be with me or be intimate with me as much as you did, or just not at all. Believe it. Believe it. By the way, bottom of the deck, what did I see? 4 Wands, which is marriage and union and living together, and death. Scorpio vibes again. Yeah, your person is ready to end this commitment, karmic. And I just want to say that because I think there are some karmics that watch me. If you and your person are having a struggle like this, like I'm describing, I think it's done. Okay? So 8 of Cups, Tower, Magician, Fool, Hermit. 6 of Swords, by the way, resolution, but it's pulling away. And it's getting over somebody. Leaving hard times and going on to better times. So they're leaving this Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles really, could be Virgo, but really represents the person that they dedicated time, energy, and effort into. The feminine energy of their heart. Because the masculine was with another feminine, male or female, doesn't matter. But they dedicated years, time, energy, effort, pentacles, money, commitments, whatever. Spirit, tell me more about this lost love. Tell me more about the divine feminine with the masculine. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. I've abandoned you and left you out in the cold. You were my Ace of Cups. 6 of Cups. Look at that, cups, cups. Again, the feminine coming in cuppy, coming in watery, okay? The divine feminine here, this X, was left at the altar, basically. I feel like maybe somebody was left at the altar. I also feel like maybe somebody was promised that they were going to go to the altar. Hierophant vibes are really coming in. I love you. We're going to get married. We're going to go to the altar. We're going to be together. We're going to grow old. And then there was a walking away. This was your true love. I mean, masculine. I don't know if you know that, but this was the one, the right one, the one that the angels, if you believe in angels, brought you together with. So here we have the Archangel Michael fighting for you and fighting against karma and evils and difficulties and bringing you together. And you might even also think of it as Archangel Raphael, the angel of hearts, the angel of emotions and love and tenderness, deep union. And with the Ace of Cups, I mean, this was a gift from God. Do you feel like that? Do you feel like you walked away from a gift from God? And I really do feel like it is, because look at the 4 cups. There's the cloud handing you the cup. Gift from God's hands, a gift from the divine, and you rejected it. You had wanted nothing to do with it. That's the abandonment. You rejected your divine feminine. That is pretty sad. I mean, I know it's hurtful, I know it's sad, and I know you know that, but really, it's sad because that was such a warm-hearted, loving, peaceful, comforting gift. So do you realize that turning away from the feminine is your way of turning away from love? And your way of turning away from true love is turning away from your mother. So we're going to get deep. I know everyone's like, oh God, she said the mother, she said the mother. Yeah, it's the mother. Because the divine feminine energy, and how do you say, like, I'm just going to say represents the mother. Because the divine feminine is like the empress, which is the mother. So I guess that's what I'm feeling here for you, masculine. You resenting the feminine or pushing away the feminine is you pushing away your mom. And why would you do that? Give me some more information, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands in reverse. So lack of communication and lack of action. You walked away from the feminine and did nothing about it after that. Wow, 367 people here tonight. Hi, guys. Welcome. Hi, everybody. I love you lots. Welcome, welcome. We're doing the Divine Masculine reading. We're looking into his situation, his or her, and getting the whole truth, the things that you didn't know. And so far, we've uncovered that they still love you, divine feminines out there, and they are leaving a situation behind. The Eight of Cups, Tower, Hermit card energy, Four Cups, you know, they're walking away. They're definitely getting single from whatever situation they were into, and they're moving on to better things. But for right now, it's mostly just singleness and self-love. We also discovered that they pushed you away, feminine, male or female, because it was in essence pushing away their mom for some reason. There's something they have against their mom, or just a mommy issue of some sort. And we're going to get to the bottom of why are they doing that. So that's where we're at now. Divine masculine, why do you have this mom issue? Why are you pushing away the divine feminine? Regina, she who instigates. Got some details now. Guess what, feminines, if you're watching, your masculine pushes you away, honey, because you're a leader. You are outspoken. You are direct. You are a fire queen. You are someone who doesn't put up with crap and says what's on your mind and what's on your heart and what needs to be said. You are fearless. Their mother was much the same, and there's some issues there. They tend to go for the codependent, weak type, don't they? They tend to marry or cohabitate with the quiet mouse rather than the cat. You know what I'm saying? They tend to be with someone who makes them feel masculine, because there was an energy here about the mom that kind of emasculated them in some sense. Or it could just be the mother weakens them. Sometimes the mother is their weak spot. You may just simply remind them of their mom who's no longer with them. And that might hit a part in their heart that's not wanting to be touched. So we're going to remove you from the situation because I have abandonment issues, and that hurts. That's a weak spot. Or literally the mother was very strong-willed and strong-minded and controlling, and maybe they feel weak from her, okay? Or intimidated or bossed around by her. So there's this situation, and that's what the mother issue is. So anyways, this is Regina, she who instigates, and it says here leadership, provocation, and power. So because the divine feminine has a very strong power, by the way, Scorpio vibes with the snake, Ophiuchus, whatever the heck I can say it, I never can. For those of you that may have that sign, Ophiuchus, whatever the hell, okay? Sun, moon, rising, or Venus, even Jupiter, for those females out there. So check those charts. Also check your D9 Vedic if you haven't. Anyways, let's get on with it. Let's go ahead and read it. Notice the snake, the shedding of the skin. Let's just get into the picture here. She's got horns coming out of her head. This is a fighter, okay? This is someone who is like a bull, okay? This is someone who goes forward. Could have Taurus energy, Scorpio energy, Leo energy for sure. Aries is all over the place. And why the hell not Sagittarius, right? We just have someone here that doesn't take shiznit. So we definitely have a divine feminine that inhabits, I don't know the word, but holds on to fire energy. Whether the feminine is a fire sign or not, because I think you're really water, to be honest. I got a lot of water. But I think you just have a fiery energy. And did you know that Scorpio represents fire and water? So there might be a Scorpio tie. But anyways, it could be any of the ones I said, fire or water, that's what's here. And by the way, Sag is fire and water, so that's interesting as well. Sorry, I talk too much. Let's read this. Okay. So anyways, Regina, she who instigates things, wants someone to run so she can give chase. Ooh, she likes a challenge. A little sexy, just saying. A little Queen of Wands action going on. A little Queen of Cups, little Queen of Wands. Horns sprout from her brow, showing her will. She confronts any and all who stand in her way. Her serpent companion coils gently around her neck, ready for the hunt at her will. Here is a woman, or a man in a feminine energy, who has been called a non-cooperator, an agent provocateur, a rabble rouser, a independent, fearless person. Her go-to methods are don't please. Her go-to methods are in stagnation and button pushing. Where some see a troublemaker, others see a necessary firebrand. Okay, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm really sorry about that. Okay. So anyways, let me pick up where I left off in this reading before I was interrupted. Okay, her go-to methods are instigation and button pushing. Where some see a troublemaker, others see a necessary firebrand. Even the flowers in her hair are flaming orange, yellow, and red. Regina is one who will spark others to act. She is the one that will rattle the cage, wake the beast, draw the lion out, enter the lion's den, go into the bear's cave, you know? So the feminine so far is the one that rattles and shakes the karmic cage of the divine masculine. So divine feminine, you are the instigator. You are the one that woke the sleeping bear. So for your masculine, you called them out on their BS. You said, I don't like what you're doing. I don't like who you are. I don't like the fakeness that's going on. This is what everything really is. And I'm going to say it, and I'm not afraid to say it. The feminine here was one to call the masculine out and see the masculine for who he or she really is. They are honestly not comfortable with that. Maybe their mother did the same thing, or they have insecurities because their mom wasn't around. And boy, you sure represent that authority, which the Empress is an authority. So anyways, put yourself in the role of a leader, because this card urges you to step up to the challenge. Okay, so the masculine, you are challenged with the feminine. Radical ideas need a ringleader. This is your chance to pick up the microphone and galvanize people into making a difference in their world. Be aware of your personal power right now. You have the gift of inciting others to step up, just like the Divine Feminine, out of their own complacent lives. Are you ready to be that person? Masculine, what causes are important to you? Where can you donate your time and energy to fight for justice? How can I encourage others to get involved? So your Divine Feminine really brought you to life. Your Divine Feminine woke you to your spiritual gifts, to your purpose, things that are possible for you, but you just didn't see them as possibilities. The feminine really saw them, okay, and told you to get on it. Like, get on it. Start your business. Go back to school. Get up and out of your situation. Why are you sitting there asleep in a karmic situation? Like, get up, get out, see the world, do what you're supposed to do. Now's the time, not tomorrow. So anyways, that's what you're running away from a little bit here. And that's what the mother energy really represents for you. Damn this chair. So we're almost done here with the masculine. Let's get an oracle. Whew. Spirit, show me what is going to be happening here for the masculine and his feminine. Or her feminine. Show me what's going to be happening with the masculine and the feminine. So we have fresh start, beautiful brand new beginning. We had that with the Magician and the Aries, the full card. We also have mending bridges. So it looks like you and your Divine Feminine are going to make amends. You guys are going to have some kind of a coming back together of sorts. The next card here is letting go. I think you're letting go of your karmic situation, if you want my honest tarot card reading, psychic advice. The next one here is unsure. You're still a little bit unsure of how this whole charade is even going to begin. That's okay. And the next one is blocked. Makes sense? This unsure and blocked is you kind of taking steps. First, you're going to let go. Then you're unsure how to get back in touch with the feminine and mend the bridge. So you're going to remain blocked or blocking the feminine from you because, yeah, you are afraid to contact the feminine. That's all right. Bottom of the deck, lonely. Mr. Lonely, I have nobody to call my own. Mr. Lonely, Mr. Lonely, I have nobody to call my own. No. Anyways, I'm just hearing the song. Akon, Mr. Lonely. Okay, I had a good girl, but I didn't treat her right. Yeah, I can't sing crap, and I'm certainly not going to rap. So that's not my calling. My calling is to pull tarot cards and do psychic readings. I'm going to move on from the song, please. If you want to hear the song, go ahead and YouTube it next after this or right now if you have two devices. Akon, Mr. Lonely. Okay? So again, yeah, this is a divine masculine reading, Lynn. So if you are masculine and you love your mom, well, that's awesome. And maybe that part just wasn't the right bit for you, okay? But if you're a feminine Lynn, then this shouldn't resonate with you because it's not about your mom. Okay, so let's see what's going on here with the outcome. Where are you guys headed? We're going to do a map, enchanted map oracle. Let's see what's going on here. Spirit, please guide and direct me. Whoops. Okay, well, that was easy. Bottom of the deck here, protecting treasure, number 39. Yes, I think what I'm really hearing is this is protected. And I love the crown on the treasure box. And they have a little umbrella covering the girl from the rain. Masculine, this relationship is a protected relationship. It's safe. And I think there's a connection with the crown, which is like royalty. And I think that you guys are protected because your love is like royalty. Okay? Maybe the number 39 is an important number for you also, but that's the bottom of the deck. The card that came out for you is the number 10, rock bottom. And what I'm seeing is as above, so below. As within, so without. This is fate and this is truth. Hi, Kiera King. Thank you so much for the 444. And I didn't forget you, love. I love you so much. I've just been busy with my grandma, but I will be available tomorrow. I'm sorry. I didn't forget about you. Okay. So we have the energy here of the ending of a cycle and a new beginning. And this is going to talk about your divine masculine. Honestly, and I'm sorry, masculine, if you are the one watching me here, is you're gonna get it pretty hard. Like, this is Dark Night of the Soul, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Just, it can't get any worse. And if you're not there yet, you might get there. You know what I'm saying? You might get there because here's the reason why. What goes down must come up. You need to come up. And wherever you're at right now, you're not ascending. You're not rising to the occasion. You're stubborn. You are doing good things by going within with the Hermit card and soul searching, which is really good. But there's a little bit more to the equation than just soul searching. You're going to have to get to a place where it can't get any lower. God, I hope it's not homelessness or illness, because that would be severe rock bottom, like severe. I don't think this is severe, although it could be, but it's close. You know what I'm saying? So the kind of rock bottom that I'm feeling for the masculine is losing your sense of reality, losing your foundation. What is your comfort? What is your cup of tea? Is it having a lot of money in the bank for a rainy day? Because that might be gone. Is it having a home to call your own? Because that might be gone. Maybe you're going to be renting or you're going to downsize. Maybe you're going to have to stay with someone, you know? Could it be that you really love your car and now you're going to have to get a different vehicle? Maybe downsize. You might have to go from having a brand new leased car to, you know, maybe getting a $5,000 or $8,000 vehicle, which is not bad, by the way. I am rolling in a vehicle that's worth less than $4,000, to be honest, and we like it. It's just to get me places. I'm not looking for the limousine of happiness, you know. I'm just, you know, I'm chill with what I have. It runs, it looks decent, it gets us what we need, and it doesn't give me any problems. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not my rock bottom, but maybe it's yours. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with that. Maybe you're not going to be happy with that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I hope I'm being clear, your kind of rock bottom may not be the worst of the worst. It may be other people's fine, happy. You know, I know people that are dying of diseases and needing transplants and going through hell. So be grateful you don't have that situation. I'm going to move on from that and just read it, but I'm just saying if you do get a rock bottom issue arising, just know it's meant to get you where you need to go so you can go up, so you can go straight, so you can be in the right direction. Whatever happens to you, happens. So masculine, it says here, surrender and acceptance are the keys to your freedom. And listen to those words carefully because that's true. Surrender and acceptance are the keys to getting out of this place, out of rock bottom. And I don't think you're taking that to heart when I say it. Surrender, what does that mean? Okay, surrender what? Surrender all. Surrender all. Your financials, your foundation, your comfort zone, everything. That's this tower. Your current karmic relationship, your current situation. That is surrender all. You also must surrender your pride and your ego. Then, once you've surrendered all of that, 10 of Wands, right? Okay, acceptance is the key. So once you've given it all away, you've given it all to God, you've just let everything go, you have the opportunity to just be at peace and accept what happened for a reason, and that you are protected. Absolutely. Okay? Anyways, as difficult as it may be to accept, it seems masculine that you've reached a point where you cannot go any further in the same manner and in the same way in which you've been doing things all this time. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall. Sorry guys, Mercury's just really kicking my ass. Or perhaps you've experienced a deep sense of loss in some sense and you don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move forward and upward. Because masculine, a new direction and a new strategy is being called for. And the only way out of this mess and this pain and this struggle is through surrender and acceptance of things as they are, and admit that you really have no idea what to expect next. And if you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, the let go energy, then a stairway will appear. Okay, so if you're willing to let that go, a stairway will appear like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you a way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur in your life, but only if you let go completely. So I love it. And anyways, masculine, that's where you're headed. Let it go, okay? How does your feminine feel about you? I'm sure you probably want to know because you're afraid to contact your feminine. Your fierce Regina, your divine feminine, right? You're unsure about all of that. So what does your divine feminine want to say? Well, first and foremost, finding out the truth about you crushed your feminine. Maybe learning the whole truth today. Learning that you chose someone else and the grass isn't greener and you're too afraid to even contact her or him. You know, maybe just the truth of the whole abandonment and leaving this person for someone else crushed your divine feminine. So that may be hard for the divine feminine to swallow that. Also, I know I was a distraction from your pain, so they feel used. To be honest, I'm hearing the word used. The divine feminine feels used and abused. They still have a deep connection to you by all means, but they don't feel very happy, okay? The next one is, I replay our conversations over and over. So your divine feminine goes through old text messages. She goes through emails. She rereads them, maybe old letters. She might meditate and replay start to finish your guys' connection to get answers and figure out where he or she went wrong, and what you must be feeling. So they even watch tarot, they watch all kinds of things, trying to replay what happened and just get a better vision, get some more clarity. So there's a lot of pain in dealing with what you've put them through, to be honest. But bottom of the deck, well, not the bottom, but the last card is what I mean. I love you unconditionally. Point blank, end of story. Enough said. After all that's said and done, and the feminine's gone through this cycle multiple times, she or he has realized they still love you, no matter all of that, that there is this deep connection they can't shake for some reason. And they do feel it's divine, 6 of Cups. And they're curious to know where this relationship is going to take them as much as you're curious about why you're even connected. So they're on this journey with you. Okay? I know that I crossed the line with you. There's just something they feel they pushed also. And that's some self-reflection. I know I crossed the line with you. That's this Regina business. It's like maybe I pushed you too far. Maybe I triggered you. Maybe I said the wrong thing. Maybe I said the right thing at the wrong time, you know. Maybe I pushed that button, you know. So the Divine Feminine is well aware that they're a button pusher, and maybe they pushed it a little too far. So there is some looking back and saying, I could have done things a little bit nicer too. So masculine, all in all, it's safe for you to reach out. Where are you headed with your Divine Feminine? Personally, like where is your guys' relationship headed? We have radiate, turmeric, the number 32. Maybe that's an important number for you. Radiate. This is where you guys are headed personally. While a conflict is indicated, there is a chance to step up and overcome this. The truth is about to come out between you two, and you guys need to make sure that you're on the right side of that truth. Keeping a positive attitude during any setback or delay is also incredibly important at the moment. There seems to be some opposing views between you guys. So be careful. Even though you're strong, a negotiation will be needed to be undertaken so you guys can move your way forward through this. An improvement in your happiness together is shown. Be careful not to give in to the pressures of other people that could cause additional stress. Don't listen to others at this time. Follow your heart, because there are better times and greater opportunities for you guys on the way. All right. There you go, Divine Masculine. That's where you guys are headed. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. We are at 78 minutes. Sorry that went so long. Let's try to do a quick Divine Feminine reading and not spend so much time on her, okay? Plus I had some interruptions, so that kind of made us last a little bit longer, but all in all, I think I did pretty good in the hurrying of this reading, trying to get it all out there. Hopefully you guys learned some things you didn't know. One of the biggest things being they're actually going to be single here very soon. Maybe you didn't know that, and maybe you didn't know that they're not into that person and they're still thinking about you and they love you. Lots of love. I mean, look at this, masculine. I love you. I love you. That's how you feel about your feminine. That may be something they didn't know, and that you are changing your emotions about your current situation rather rapidly. Okay, they may not have known that. So it was really good for you to watch, even the cross watchers. Okay. So let's go ahead now. We're going to get into the Divine Feminine. What is the real truth, the whole truth from the Divine Feminine? What is the whole truth? Wow, we have 419 of you tonight. I'm shocked. Sunday night, late in the night. You guys are all here? Well, howdy. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Just keep swimming. 11:11. We just finished the Divine Masculine, and now we're getting into the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine. Sorry, guys, I can't talk French either. I'm actually going to plug in my phone because it might die. Oh, you're at work, Susan? That's awesome. Okay. And a big Colorado howdy, folks, from Markers. You making fun of me? Yo, you be making fun of me with my little country accent? You know, Coloradans really aren't country. Some people say Coloradans have an accent, but I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? We don't have an accent. The hell's going on? But tell me if I say it right or wrong. When we say mountains, does that sound right? Mountains? Mountains, that's how I say it. Let's go to the mountains. But then I talk to some people and they're like, no, it's mountains. And I'm like, mountains. I can't even say it right. Mountains, that's how I say it. I don't know. There's probably other things I say weird. Come on. I mean, isn't that normal? Come on. Everyone says come on. Come on. I don't know. Is there other weird things Coloradans say? I'm not country. We're not from the South. I'm not from no Texas. I don't have no country accent. So it's funny. People think I say some country things, but not too much. Not all the time. Okay. Yes? Huh?
It'll be better when we're home.
Yeah. You want Sumo on the bed with you?
I just want to go home.
Well, we're not going to go home till Grandma feels better.
It will be better then. But it's fun out there and...
I'll be right back, guys. We have a sad little guy here. It's okay. He's not very happy at Grandma's. He would rather be home.
What do you do?
Just gonna give you some milk. How about some more? You want more? No. Want to kiss me? Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I put Sumo on the bed with him and now he's happy. Sumo's our dog. Okay. So Sumo's being all cozy with him now. He'll feel more at home. For those of you that don't know what's going on, I am at my grandma's house taking care of her from her surgery. So gonna be here for a little bit longer. And the kids are happy, but they miss home. Oh, you guys saw that, huh? You shouldn't have seen that. Okay. So the Divine Feminine energy. Okay, that's what we're reading right now. Bottom of the deck over here, I'm so happy mask. So the Divine Feminine's kind of pretending to be happy, but not really. There's this fake kind of energy going on. And it's more like, I say I'm happy, but am I really? Or they act like they're really sad when actually
First you go get me milk.
they're really happy. Be back again, guys. Give me a
First
second.
you go do that, Mommy. Didn't you say that?
Go be with Sumo.
I said I want milk too.
All right. A little help from you guys would be appreciated.
Hey, I tried helping you and you're all like, no, don't do it either.
Okay, hopefully that is the last interruption. Okay, obviously it's a sign, it's an omen for the divine feminines. If it's not one thing, it's something else, right? And we have 444 people, 444, as I said that. So that is a certainty. For the divine feminine, there's always something happening, always something coming up. If it's not one thing, it's the other. So that may contribute to this I'm so happy mask situation. All right. Let's go ahead and get the tarot in here. Spirit, please direct me through these cards. Give me the correct and true energy for the divine feminine. What is the whole truth, and what does the masculine not know about the feminine? Reveal what the masculine does not know. Show me what the masculine is not aware of. Show me what the masculine is not aware of. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups. Wow, you guys got the same kind of energy that the masculine has. That's not a coincidence. The divine feminine has currently walked away from other relationships or just the masculine in general. I do feel there's a single energy popping up for the divine feminine. So masculine, if you did not know already, they're single. They've walked away from love. They're seeking themselves first. They're not into another relationship right now for something, okay? What are they trying to get right now? What are they trying to attain? Spirit, please guide me and show me the truth about what the divine feminine is trying to achieve at this time. An eraser? Try again. Okay. The divine feminine wants a second chance. The divine feminine wants to erase some things that have happened. Kind of pretend they're not there. Just erase some real bad shiznit that shouldn't happen. And they're trying to do it better. This has a lot to do with themselves because the soul-seeking 8 of Cups. The divine feminine didn't treat themselves number one, like they always should have. So that's for some people. They were always last. Everybody else, kids, mom, dad, family, brothers, sisters, lovers, freaking job, everything. That stuff was number one. They were always last. And so they're trying to fix that. They're trying to make peace with that and love themselves like they've never loved themselves before, which is the truth for a majority of the feminines. Another bit of truth for the feminines is this. The divine feminine wants to erase the bad history you guys have between each other, and they want to rewrite history. They want a second chance, and they want to rewrite your story. They feel like there were some mistakes made that deserve a second chance. Okay? So the Divine Feminine does want to try again. Okay? They want to erase some problems between you guys. For others, they just, it's a personal thing. They want to fix some things with themselves that they haven't been paid attention to. Maybe it's their weight, their body, their school, their money, their home, their kids, whatever. They want to do it better. Okay? They just want to do it better, period. So let's go ahead and reveal the first card for the feminine. Okay, so the Divine Feminine feels overwhelmed. And didn't I say the omen with my little guy coming in and interrupting me like 3 times before we got to the feminine reading? The Divine Feminine's like, Jesus, yeah, if it's not one freaking problem, it's something else. Like, seriously, if it's not the car, it's grandma. If it's not grandma, it's the money. If it's not the money, it's this. If it's not that, it's this. If it's not health, it's this. And it's like, are we done yet? Like, is there not is there a stopping point, or have I not hit my limit yet? Because wow. So the feminine's just like, Jesus, just breathe. I think that's what I'm trying to remind the Divine Feminine of right now in this reading is just breathe. I know it feels like a lot. And right now your plate is full and overflowing. Just breathe. And that is, if you can do anything for the day, just ground. Get your feet out there on the ground at some point and just woosah. You'll be all right. Like, there's some things you can't do. So be it. I don't want to see this card ever. I don't ever want to see this card, but whatever. The Divine Feminine kind of has an F off sticker on her forehead or his forehead. Okay, it could be him or her. You just don't want to be bothered by anybody. You're not interested. Like I said, this is love. Excuse me, love boat. Go the other direction. I'm really not interested. I'm too busy right now. I have a lot on my plate. Do you not know how busy I am? Do you think I have time for a relationship? The answer is no. Yet love is coming to you by an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? Love is on the way and you're just like, I don't want it. I don't want love. I don't have time for love. I've got a book to write. I've got a business to run. I've got school to do. I've got kids. I've got homeschooling. I've got to get my affairs in order. I've got to redo my house. I've got to work on my body and my physicality and my health. I got to, help my family out. I've got to do a lot of stuff. So this is just, I'm too busy for love right now. I'm really just walking away from it. And that's this whole thing. And it's quite possibly even just the masculine. If it's not other people or just love in general, you're like, masculine, I love you very much. I love you, like a lot. But I don't even want you right now. So masculine, you may not have known this little bit of truth, okay? And this may not resonate for all Divine Feminines out there, but for some it may. But masculine, if you didn't know this, here's the whole truth. Your feminine's really not even interested in dalliancing in a relationship with you because they think you're a time consumer. You eat up time and you eat up energy. And right now they don't want to give that, to be honest. I think the feminine is done with giving. So I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if you knew that, but now you do, okay? If you didn't know, now you know. Right? So if you think the Divine Feminine is just chasing the runner and chasing you all around, desperate and dying for love, or just waiting around for love in general, you're wrong. You're very wrong. Feminine is not looking for that. Really at all. Let's go ahead and reveal the tarot. 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. The tower. How is it both of you cats get the tower? I mean, come on now. Come on now. 9, 9, 9. God, y'all just keep getting the 9s. 9, 9. Hello, 9 of Swords. The next one is Page of Cups. The next one is 7 of Wands. Of course, a lot of synchronicities. 1, 2, 3 synchronicities, 4 synchronicities that you guys share already, okay? The next one here, I've been talking about the Empress for the feminine, didn't I? You watch the masculine reading. I mentioned her, and there she is. There she is. There she blows. The next one is 4 of Pence. Not letting this go. Don't take any guilt to heart, masculine, but what's happening here is this. You did a number. Sorry, you're probably not the only one, but you did a number on this feminine, okay? You pulled a real doozy, all right? It looks like she was willing to work on this relationship, and she deposited and deposited and deposited into this. And it looks like she was willing to work with you and even your karmic, like family, whoever. She was willing to just work with everybody. And it went on for a long, long time. Like she was sitting there, wounded warrior, just sticking up for you, sticking up for her or him, however this works, male or female, and just really hanging in there, giving it their all, just like fully depositing love and energy into your situation. Time, years, energy, effort, right? Really pursuing you, okay, masculine, if you're watching this. And then your divine feminine got nothing but resentment and resistance. So resentment and resistance. And it's just like, how long is that going to go on, right? Like the feminine's like, how long am I going to be forgiving? How long am I going to be reaching out with no response? How long am I going to be hanging on to this relationship? And I'm hearing the word, the song Halsey, look at you sitting up there. I put you up there, you're flying so high. How does it feel up there? And you wouldn't even be up there without me. And now you're too far from me to even reach me. You're too far away from me to even converse or have a relationship with me. The divine feminine feels like she put you on a pedestal or he put you on a pedestal and really pushed you. Got you in a good situation, like really deposited good, prosperous things into your life. Be it a child, be it family restoration, be it a happy life or a happy relationship, be it a better career, maybe a promotion, or be it confidence and joy in some sense, clarity, wisdom, healing, all these things. Like the divine feminine feels like water sign again for the feminine. Again, strong Cancer vibes, but also Scorpio. Pisces is here too, but a strong Scorpio. Cancer again in this reading, but it's all here. But the feminine's like, I really put that in there, and I just, I feel like channeling here for the feminine, if you don't mind, if you guys don't mind, I'll just try to channel. And by channel, I mean I'm going to just try to put myself in this collective divine feminine's energy and just speak for her because I feel her and know what she's thinking and feeling. So I just kind of want to give you a message and project from what I think the divine feminine must be going through from her or his perspective. And it is this: I loved you unconditionally, still do. I was willing to work with you and even work with you and your karmic situation. I stuck up for you. I defended you. Even when it hurt myself, even when I put myself in a bad position, embarrassed myself, maybe got some ridicule from other people, I still hung in there for you. I put myself out there on a limb for you. I put my neck out there. stuck up for you, put out for you. I held out for you also, waiting, a wounded warrior. I was hurt before you, and when you came along, you hurt me more again, and I just don't think I should continue to stay in this emotionally, physically, mentally, all of the above, because I'm learning to love myself much, much more responsibly and much better. So I feel like, the channeling of this person is just great, being that, oh, you got that, markers? I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to click on it. Oh, well. Markers, you got that. I can't click. I just feel like the Divine Feminine is really giving up. Not forever, but just I've got to deposit something in me. And I feel like the Tower finally came down for the Feminine. And the Tower was, I can't continue this. I have to love myself. This world of loving you, supporting you, sticking up for you, waiting for you emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is, and just being there, this unconditional love forever foundation had to go. And so there was just this major awakening and just, and really what the feminine is going through is letting you go. So there's some hard truth that masculine, if you're cross-watching, that you didn't know. A lot of you masculines were under the impression that your divine feminine was just waiting forever and desperate for you and desperate for love. So, this is going to be some new information for you that might make you cringe, might make you think differently, but your feminine's not waiting. She's done. Tower moment. She's letting go of you and your situationship. She's going to love herself more, or her, could be a him, but the feminine is going to do some self-love for sure. They're going to be putting energy into their body, into their home, into their family, into their spirituality. They're really turned on with themselves. And they're really starting to actually appreciate the fact that they're happy single, to be honest. And that might surprise you, but this is, I'm happier single. I think that this feminine has just been put up with so much in relationships. They're okay being single, and maybe even celibate is also coming in. Angel Blue, thank you for the $4.99 on the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, we have this Nine of Swords, which means they still have dreams of you. They're tormented at night, really. They're pretty happy most times, but at night they have a lot of things that goes through their minds. And there's just torment. I think it's just, I'm feeling nightmares. This might be scary for some feminines, and I'm going to touch on this. If it's not you, that's okay. But there's some ancestral stuff going on here that you're healing. So don't freak out. This may not have happened in real life. It may just be dreams, or it may be a past life. But I'm picking up on rape, okay? It feels like rape. And in your dreams, in your nightmares, you may be having terrible nightmares of being raped, okay? And by people you don't even know, or maybe people you do know, I don't know. This may have happened in real life. It may have been a past life thing that you're working through, but it's also a metaphor. And it also represents something like the masculines are raping you in a spiritual energy. Okay, not in a physical, real life situation. And if it is, I'm so sorry if it is. But this is more of a spiritual thing. And you feel attacked by masculine energy. You feel disempowered, taken advantage of, used, abused. You may feel dirty. You may feel ugly. You may feel like your body is just a vessel. So you're working through that pain of healing. This, what feels like emotional, spiritual, mental, and maybe even physical rape of the divine feminine. So there may be some very tormenting dreams, okay, that make you feel terrible, and it scares you. And so this is a terrifying situation, because you know, and even for men if they're in that situation, but feeling attacked and feeling powerless, you go in this state of surrender. And it's just take whatever I have. Kind of like being robbed. Thank you, Celine Moon, for the 444 in Super Chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So there is this helplessness and just take whatever you want. And that hurts. Knowing that you can't protect yourself like that. Now, if this is a metaphor, I feel... You feel, like I said, used, abused, mistreated, abandoned, betrayed, okay, by your masculine. And masculine, this is some truth that may be ugly, but I gave you a disclaimer in the beginning of this reading, it might get ugly, that you didn't know. Divinely Guided Speaks, thank you for the 333. I appreciate you, thank you. So yeah, this masculine, be sensitive, be understanding. Your feminine, male or female, is going through this. I've been hurt, I've been taken advantage of. My heart's been opened against my will, my body, my soul, my spirit, my mind has been invaded against my will. And there is this situation where it's like, I'm rejecting all and everything. You know, and it's just this icky thing that the feminine's got to work through. It's icky, and that's why this is icky. And the Four of Pentacles is the divine feminine's been hanging on to this for a while. For at least a few years. The divine feminine's been feeling crappy about themselves, okay? And even when they're working on other aspirations and career or work or business, they still feel spiritually taken advantage of. And so there's this empowerment that is coming from the feminine, this feminine movement. The three under this, we already saw, kind of represented the love that's coming in. Feminine is too sensitive to deal with the King of Swords. There's just too much sensitivity. But the divine feminine's true love, or the person that is going to offer love in the future, masculine looks like there's some strong air, okay? This could be anybody or it could be you, but there's some strong air and this person's moving in. This person may have some strong Scorpio. For both of your readings, there's been strong Scorpio, to be honest. If I had to pick one zodiac sign that ties both of your readings together to make this so, it would be Scorpio. But, you know, Libra's right there cusping with Scorpio in some sense. And then we had Virgo. So Virgo was kind of cusping there with Leo. So there was this whole little area, this little pinch, this little section that really blended you guys together. So there's like this lower section. You might want to research that and look into that just a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead. Get some Southern oracles. Spirit, please clarify a little bit more information here about the feminine and what the feminine feels. What is the truth for the feminine that the masculine does not know? Whoa. Well, I'll take these two that are out there, right? That's what came out for whatever reason. Okay. All right. Again, fiery feminine. Fiery. Feminine got the energy here, fixin' to. Go get it. Required and inspired. Action. Now is the time. Readiness. Follow through. Again, that Regina energy, right, from the feminine. We talked about the cat and the mouse, didn't we? We said the feminine's more of the cat and the masculine wanted more of the mouse. Well, there you go. There's an embodiment of what I was saying. So the feminine is the cat, like I said, fiery cat. So Leo energy could be prominent also somewhere. We did mention that, but I also said any of the fire. Aries and Sag, that's fiery cat energy, okay? Feminine may also own a cat, I don't know, just saying. The next card is 3 sheets to the wind, honey. Blowing off steam, rebellion, merriment, overindulgence, and escape. You betcha, okay? That is the truth. Merriment. 3 sheets to the wind. By the way, that means drunk. Wow, divine feminine. Are you getting crunk up in here? I mean, whenever we say, honey, there are 3 sheets to the wind, definitely talking about someone who is a little indisposed, okay, in some sense. You know, divine feminine is letting loose, honey. She is just blowing off steam for sure in many ways, but mostly just for herself or himself. And it's just, I gotta give a little to me and just, man, find some humor in this tower. Find some joy after wasted years. And I really think that's where the feminine is at. Joy after wasted years. Bottom of the deck, pot calling the kettle black. Number 33, hypocrisy, projection, similarity, blame, introspection needed. The divine feminine feels there's been some hypocrisy. Also, some projection, some blame in the wrong area. And the divine's feminine's just like, you know what? I've been blamed way too much for some shit that I didn't do. Okay? And I'm tired of it. I'm really just tired of it. That's what the feminine's, male or female, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of taking the blame for others. I'm tired of taking the heat for them. I'm tired of putting up for someone and they don't put up for me. I'm tired of sticking in there when they're just ready to 1 foot out the door. I'm tired of fighting for someone that's trying to get away from me. I'm tired of being the chaser with this cat and mouse game. I don't want to be the chaser. You know, the divine feminine's like, I'm just done. All right? You bet your ass I'm going to have a few drinks and smoke a little something. Even if it's a cigarette or, you know, some green or whatever. Just, you know, whatever. Okay? Whatever floats your boat. I don't know what you do. If you want to slap a bunch of mud on yourself and go dance naked in the rain, then so be it. Maybe that's your 3 sheets to the rain. Okay? And if it's not, then whatever. I don't know what you want to do. Danny's over there laughing. Don't be listening to my reading. It's not your business.
Okay.
You're supposed to be asleep. You go cover your ears. Put on your headphones. You shouldn't over here be eavesdropping on me.
I mean, you're the one that set up your office and the kitchen.
Where else am I going to work?
I don't know. You can work as a pastry chef. That's for sure.
No. I can't bake to save my life. Honestly. Baking is the least of my good qualities. I like cooking, but I don't like baking. I might bake a cake and that's it. Maybe some cookies, but I don't know. Baking is not fun. It takes forever, and I don't think so. That's not for me. It's just not for me. Anyways, let's move on. The Hidden Truth Oracle. Spirit, can you go ahead and reveal some hidden truth about the divine feminine that the divine masculine does not know, is not fully aware of? What is some hidden truth? What do you want to say, feminine? What do you want to say to this masculine? Well, all right, girl. I want to tell you how I feel, but I can't. You know, I want to, but you have me blocked. Hello? Hello? Right? You have me blocked, so how am I supposed to tell you how I feel? Okay? Maybe there's a third party blocking you, or maybe they're just not answering, or whatever. But there's I want to tell you, but I can't. Okay, let's get some more, please. Didn't this come up earlier?
I'm taking them out.
Okay. I'm not available. Thank you. I think the Divine Feminine's about ready to go off grid. Listen, I'm not, you know, it's not funny. But masculine, if you have a Divine Feminine that is single, 3 sheets to the wind, and fixing to do something, ready to be a little froggy themselves, there's a feminine that's ready to go on a road trip. Or ready to get off grid, like move into a little homestead or a tiny house, or, you know, do a van lifer kind of thing or something. But there's a Divine Feminine that's like, I'm about to get off grid. I won't be available for a while. I'm checking out. The next time you call my voicemail, it's going to say, I'm sorry, Divine Feminine's not in. I'm not sure when she'll be back or he'll be back. But go ahead and leave your name and number, and I'll give you a call back as soon as I can. Okay? So that's kind of what's going on. So, yeah, there's a Divine Feminine that's ready to just drop off the radar for a while. Just not reach out, not text, not be available, be gone from their home, just detach, okay? And that's this Tower moment. I'm finally going to let go. I'm going to surrender. I'm going to just... And it ain't no church hymn. I surrender all. I mean, if it's a church hymn for you, go get it, girl. But if it's not a church hymn and it ain't no I surrender all to God right now, it's I surrender all my crap and I'm taking it to the Goodwill. Okay? So, yeah. Come get it. You know, it's something like that. Bottom of the deck, finding out the truth crushed me. So anyways, I guess enough said. Enough said. For the Divine Feminine, we are doing a whole truth reading. The Divine Feminine's like, do you know, I mean, do you even know what crushed means? It's not just it hurt my feelings. I felt bothered. I was a little set back. I was a little bothered. I was a little, you know, I was a little hurt when I found out the truth. Honey, that's not crushed, okay? A little hurt, a little bothered. Honey, you think that's crushed? No. No, hunty, that is not crushed. What defines crushed is you had my whole world crumble. This is crushed. Tower moment, foundation, gone. A way of life, gone. Hopes and dreams, scattered to the wind. Okay? Yeah, this is crushed. Tower moment. So don't go around just throwing this little word around like it's nothing. Oh, just, you know, a little hurt, a little bothered, little setback. No. No. The Divine Feminine was like, it completely crushed me. You don't understand. You don't understand that finding out the truth, which was a third party, most likely, or some other choice, left your feminine feeling abused and used, spiritually raped, emotionally, physically, just trashed. Okay? And what you did to her or him, and this is the truth, and it may be the ugly truth, but it's the truth. Your feminine really lost it. Just lost it all. Heartbreak to the fullest. Tears to the fullest. Okay, life shattered to the fullest. It was shattering. It was earth shattering. That's what that foundation being gone means. So, yeah, that's the truth, masculine. If you think it was just a little setback, you have been misinformed. You really hurt your Divine Feminine. It was very, very painful. Okay, we went ahead and skipped the 5 of Cups and the 4 and just doused ourselves right into the fire with the Tower. Okay, a Little Scorpio water fire vibe. We just skipped all that shit and went right into the world destruction. You understand? Anyways, I'm sure you understand. I'm sure you understand. I hope you do. And if you didn't, now you know. Give me some more energy here, please, for the Divine Feminine. The truth that the Divine Masculine needs to hear that he or she is not aware of. Bottom of the deck, you were their forever love. Now, this is either going to hurt you or it's going to make you feel better. But your Divine Feminine saw you on that porch someday, old, with them, looking at the grandkids, holding each other's hands, caring for your old little self in an old little house, out there just looking at the sun and the stars and the moon and the trees that are still standing and just saying, what a life. And I'm glad you're with me. And I want to love you in this life, whatever time I have. And whatever time I have left on this earth, it's not enough to spend it with you. I want more. I want centuries and centuries of life with you. I love you so much, and I love you forever, and I love you for always. So masculine, what you didn't realize, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, is the feminine just really wanted to grow old with you. Okay? Male or female. And they pictured that life and what it would look like. Okay? They already went there. They already envisioned it. Bottom of the deck, overall, underall, of course. The next one here, whether you know it or not, your feminine's been watching you. I think a lot of you masculines know this. I don't think that's a big surprise, but maybe it is. They've driven by your house. They've gone by your work, maybe more than once. They keep an eye out on that social media through friends or family or whatever means or some secret account or whatever. They've kept an eye out on you. Cat. Another, again, this cat is really vibrant for the Divine Feminine. Really vibrant. The Divine Feminine may resemble cat eyes or be fond of cats or has a cat or something like that, okay? But cat represents intelligence. Cat represents intuition, psychic abilities, spiritual powers. The cat represents that Divine Feminine beauty and that Divine Feminine power. Think of Hathor from the Egyptians. Goddess of Hathor was happiness and joy and femininity and fertility. So this cat really represents and embodies that feminine energy. But even if it's a man in a feminine energy, the cat represents, if I want you, consider yourself special. I don't want everybody. If I come and climb on your lap or I give you my time and attention, know that you're lucky. Again, I don't do that for everybody. When you have my attention and my focus, you have my attention and my focus fully. So this feminine's like, do you know that you held my attention to the fullest? I would give anything to you, do anything for you, be there at the whim, dedicate myself to you, is what the feminine would say or feel. That's that cat energy, and dedication, and focus. So maybe you didn't know that, but the feminine was focused and dedicated. And now they're done. The cat has lost interest. The cat's moving on from the mouse, going on to a bird, or just go sitting in the sun by themselves to bask and feel warmth and love and joy with themselves and not worry about anything else to be chased. They don't want to chase anybody. The next card coming up for the feminine is toxic. We had 3 sheets to the wind. I think a feminine may pick up smoking. Maybe something she picks up, or he. Or it could be that this whole situation was just toxic for them. and they're having to detoxify themselves from this. So there's a feminine that's like, I just have to get away from this. There's also an energy here. Oh, I can't breathe. I'm feeling stuffed. These damn allergies. Smoking marijuana or hookah or whatever those things are. But mostly, what I'm hearing more than anything is being around you, being with you, being focused on you was toxic. And that's what the divine feminine has realized. No, turn it off and lay down. That's no way to go to sleep. Sorry, taking melatonin and sitting up and watching movies ain't gonna do it. You need to watch something peaceful. If you want to watch something peaceful or turn it off. Hey, I'm talking to you. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so watch something peaceful or turn it off. Thank you. No, I don't like that. That's not sleeping things. Turn it off. Funny videos keep you up. They don't make you tired. The more things keep you intrigued, wanting to watch the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, that's not going to help you sleep. You want to listen to some meditation videos? I'm fine with that. Put on something nice. Okay? Waterfalls and flutes and, you know, the little things you like to listen to that's music. That's fine. But not that. Okay. So anyways, being focused and in tuned onto this masculine energy, if you're watching masculine, was just too much for them. And I'm not saying you did it because you didn't do it, but your feminine, by putting their energy into you, was bad for them, okay? And that's what they realized was the Tower, that this situation wasn't giving them any Empress vibes. It was making them feel less than and vulnerable and taken advantage of. And that's not how the Empress wants to feel. So, you know, there is this energy of letting loose and kind of just doing some things to ease their mind and ease their pain from this because it's been a lot. The next one here is life renewed. And the caterpillar becomes a butterfly. They're about to bloom. They haven't bloomed yet, but they're about to bloom or come out of their chrysalis. So there's the divine feminine that's been kind of off the radar or is going off the grid, going off the radar. And when they come back, they're going to be revived like a lithium battery. Revived, renewed. Let's go ahead and clarify this for the feminine. Revived and renewed. Spirit, please clarify the Tower and the revived and renewed with the Empress. Cards, let's go ahead and clarify this Empress and this Tower. What does it mean for the divine masculine watching? Whoops. Look what I saw. I was like, it was popping out. Tower and the Devil. Let me just give you that vibe. Look at that. Those are the bottoms that popped out. I mean, that Tower's really popping out today. Okay? The Devil card here, right under that is the Five of Cups in reverse. The divine feminine's done crying over this. Done being attached. Done being stuck in this dark, devilish, low vibration. Okay, this is over. All right, the divine feminine's letting it go. No longer doing none of this. Just moving on from that. Okay. Look at these two people hanging on this devil's neck. She's tired of being teased, dangled, tempted, played with, taken advantage of, hurt, used, abused, just done. She doesn't care about none of the dang magician's pentacle, sword, cup, or wand. Okay? Those are all little dangles on this devil's attire, just temptations. Look what I have, come get it, you know? And the divine feminine's like, I'm just really done with all this temptation, and I'm done with this karmic situation. The other cards that came out are Six of Cups. Again, fate. Okay, it's all fate. And there's some past nostalgia, missing you, feeling connected to you. This is the Empress and the Tower. Remember, that's what we're clarifying. So there's this past situation. Here we go, another synchronicity, just like the masculine. We've got the Ten of Wands. This past situation where they had to surrender that Tower and that Devil. Because here we go again, Nine of Wands. We had it right here. Nine of Wands, Nine of Wands. There's another synchronicity for you. The feminine just can't do it anymore. This last stand, hanging in there. Same order, different deck, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, except this one's upright. Not giving up has to go. In the past, again, they held on for as long as they could. Here's the Karmic. You know, the divine feminine felt like you're karmic for them. Or you were hanging on to your karmic and they just can't be a fifth wheel anymore. They can't be in a third-party situation anymore with that devil. It's like, I'm done. What am I fighting for? For someone that already has someone else? For someone that's already committed elsewhere and has given elsewhere? Six of Pentacles, remember that in your reading. Tower moment. I've got to give to myself. I can't give to you and your karmic and your toxicity and your BS anymore. The cat is done chasing the mouse. Two of Wands is next. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my bag and go on a journey. Off grid. I'm moving on. Making a decision, crossroads. And the decision is, I'm not going to pursue this anymore. I am walking away. This is walking away. This is walking away. Just walking away. I'm not pursuing it. We have some bonus cards here. Page of Wands. We had earlier another synchronicity from your reading, masculine. Passionate desire, sexiness, and beauty. And cleanse in the upright. See, the karmic had it in reverse. The one you're leaving, masculine, was all jacked up. The feminine's upright. She's right. So the feminine is not codependent. The feminine is the opposite. Very independent. The karmic was insecure. The feminine is very secure, confident. The karmic was needy. The divine feminine is far from needy. The Empress, who has more than enough. More than enough. She's stable. So you see, there's some very big differences between who the masculine is with and what the divine feminine is all about. So yeah, the divine feminine's in the up. Just moving on from this situation. Just feel like it's ready for a fresh start and a new adventure. The divine feminine is starting a new opportunity, maybe a new job, a new career, a new business, a new lifestyle, a new body, a new position. I feel for a lot of you, there's going to be some moving. You guys want to get away. You want to get away from where you've been. So there might be some traveling or relocating. For others, it's just getting out there. Maybe spending weeks at a time off grid. For some of you guys, it's just going back to school and bettering yourself. For some of you guys, it's as simple as redoing your home and your body. Just redoing that stuff. But it's all, whatever it is for you, and all of you guys have different forms of self-love. But for every single one of you, it's going to be self-love. And that's what you all are into. You're no longer giving to this in a nutshell. Okay, so that's pretty much a given. Let's quickly clarify. We don't care about the past. What's the divine masculine? No. We already did the DM reading. Divine feminine, what do you want? What does the divine feminine want? Thank you for saying I'm spot on, Anna. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. What does the divine feminine really want here? What is the whole truth? What does the divine feminine want in her heart of hearts? Seven of Wands, the resistance. Independence, baby. And a fresh new start. The divine feminine wants judgment to be done fairly. The divine feminine wants to look back at her life and say it was worth something. It wasn't a waste of time. That she or he learned their lesson, succeeded in that soul lesson, and did what they were supposed to do as a soul. That had nothing to do with a relationship, just a soul. The divine feminine's really getting in touch with one's self and one's purpose. What is my purpose? Besides love and relationship, what is my soul supposed to do? What am I good at? What is my mission? Do I have a mission? Is it just to love and be loved? Is it to enjoy this earth and better it? Is it to give others nourishment? Is it to heal others? Is it to speak and teach to others? What is this life for, in addition to love? And so there is this looking back and just feeling like, I want to be better and I want to be more empowered. Queen of Wands. And we've been talking about this for the feminine, this fiery energy for the feminine. Queen of Wands is passionate, sexy, good looking, charming, but extremely gifted and creative, spiritually and artistically in many ways. And so this is where the feminine wants to get into her creative energy. The divine feminine doesn't care about intimacy at this time or relationships. It's, I want to do something powerful. I want to make a mark in this world. I want to do something that makes me feel alive, really alive. And again, for a lot of you, it's just bettering the areas that mean the most to you. And a lot of you guys, it's physical. It's your physical body. Like, you want to transform your body. And it's not all about looks. It's about health. You know, I've seen a lot of older people, 60s, 70s, even 80s, that look beautiful. I mean, wow, there's some really stunning older people out there. And it's because they took care of themselves in their youth. They ran, they worked out, they took care of their body, they ate right, they were active, they had some kind of sport or hobby for themselves. And it really pushed them to live longer and look better throughout their life. So I see some people wanting to look better than they ever have. Okay, whether that's losing the weight or gaining the muscle or both, or, you know, taking care of your skin and your hair and your body and maybe dressing more stylishly. I mean, I don't care, whatever it is for you. It's just, I want to be better. I want to enjoy this world. You know, being more active and more healthy helps you enjoy this world so much better. All the things that this world has to offer is easier to reach when you're at that goal of self-care. So that's really important for some people. It's not about looks, it's about health, vitality, and longevity. So there's a lot of people really working on that and attaining a high level of chi. And it's just, yeah, you want that soul care. I even want to say that because it's not so much self-love, but soul care. And I think that's where the divine feminine is going, is soul care. So anyways, that's what you really want. You want soul care, you want empowerment, you want to use your creativity, and you want to go far. The next one here is an Ace of Swords. You're tired of I can't say bad words. You're tired of BS. Okay, you're tired of it. You're not going to lie to people anymore. You're not going to wear masks anymore. Pretend, pretend, pretend. You're tired of being someone you're not. You're shedding your skin like that snake. Whoever you were in this previous life, before today, before this week, before this reading, whoever you've been, bye. And masculine, you need to know that. That's the whole truth. Whoever this person was when you met them, divine feminine is not going to be that person anymore. They're not going to embody that energy. They're moving into Queen of Wands, which is move out of my way. Don't bother me unless you have something direct you want to say. Don't waste my time. Don't distract me from my creativity and my goals. Don't give me the BS, because I can do better and I will do better. All of that. It's that confidence. It's that fiery Regina energy. Don't waste my time and stay out of my way. The divine feminine is actually going to be resisting any kind of relationship at this time. Just not interested. Just not. It's not that they don't love you unconditionally still. It's just, that's not important. There's other things. There's just other things. And it's more about self with the Empress energy. So that's what's really going on. That's what the feminine really wants. So they're really turning this runner, chaser, leaf, aren't they? They're turning. Okay. Spirit, please show me what's going to be happening here for the divine feminine. Please show me the divine feminine's energy. Movement, number 28. Bottom of the deck, stuck in the mud. See, I think this is past tense. You were stuck in the mud. You felt stuck in the mud. This wasn't going anywhere. Your life wasn't going anywhere, and you felt like this elephant, heavy and stuck. And then now this happens. Movement. The ostrich. And you finally pulled your head out of the sand, and you saw that there was somewhere else to go. Hot air balloon may also be a sign for you, or a windmill. Let's go ahead and read that. So divine feminine, you are in a time of positive forward movement. This is a time for positive movement and momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. You're in a stage now, feminine, of adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, like I said, change your hair, or move your home or your business, just like I said. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore, even if it's just metaphoric. You feel compelled to move forward. No matter what inquiry this reading is all about, no matter what's happened between you and your masculine and your past, you will see your dreams start to take shape. And there's going to be some doors that were previously shut. They're going to start to begin to open as if by magic. Your business will start to flourish suddenly. Your body will start to transform as if some magic button automatically turned on and unlocked your hardships with the body. Your mind is going to be opened with new creative ideas as if somebody just turned a light on in the dark. Movement. is also a state of mind. The fog lifts for the feminine, and you know the actions you need to take suddenly. This isn't the time for fear, and I don't think you are fearful. This is a time of letting it go and just moving forward. Feeling a little froggy? Ready to take that leap of faith? Yeah, the feminine's ready to just get on. I feel like you are moving out of this period of stuckness, you know. Jupiter is going to be moving out of the house of restriction and obstruction here shortly. So yeah, Jupiter's going to be leaving Capricorn. Per Vedic astrology, sidereal. You guys know I follow sidereal, okay? Jupiter's going to be leaving that energy and moving into Aquarius, which, by the way, is travel, it's friendships, it's movement, it's creativity, it's momentum, and it's seeing things for what they really are. And it's clear and it's cold and it's a breath of fresh air. So there's going to be some good plans and movement and actions taken for your future. And that's going to be coming along shortly. And believe me, those doors that felt closed will, like, seriously, like magic, start to open. And all these restrictions and obstructions that have just been so hard for the feminine to climb over, you will have done that, and you will achieve that, and you'll be done with it. So that's going to move on. So Saturn's still going to stick around in Cappy for a while, per Vedic sidereal, but now that Jupiter's out of the way, he kind of gets to be himself. And I know there's going to be some more obstructions with, you know, financials and things, but it's about getting things in order. And there's going to be a little bit more tradition for you. And by tradition, I mean good old-fashioned values for oneself. Both you and the masculine are going to be eating healthier, more farm to table. So I definitely foresee some organic food eating. Okay, definitely eating more farm to table. Maybe even doing your own little homestead or getting, you know, farm fresh foods, things like that. Teas and home remedies, more natural. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys might be washing or shampooing your hair with like old-fashioned, handmade, like homemade things. I don't know, just natural remedies for the body and the skin and the hair. Taking vitamins and supplements, getting grounded, connecting with the earth. I do see a lot of volunteer work because with Aquarius, there's going to be a lot of altruism. And it's ironic that you guys are going to be moving into this because Jupiter there in Aquarius is like, I care a lot about myself. Aquarius cares about the self, but it also cares about other people. So there's going to be this, now that I'm taking care of me, I have the energy to do work and charity and volunteer work, or just, helping out others in many ways. So a lot of you guys are going to be naturally, subconsciously moving into this, I want to be there for others. I definitely see going out in nature and picking up trash. I definitely see people helping others' kids. I definitely see being more friendly with neighbors and possibly making friends with your neighbors, more neighborly, making connections and networking, getting yourself out there, traveling to some really nice places, expressing yourself. I mean, Aquarius is about expressing yourself. So there's going to be a lot of that, and there's just going to be a lot of love for the world and love for others, and not so much attention on personal, intimate relationships. I mean, it's a no wonder you guys are moving into this singleness, into self-love, because you guys are all moving away from relationships and going into this Aquarian energy, which it's great because Aquarius and Leo, that's 1-7. But I meant to say Cancer and Leo, which is kind of the 1-7 of where the planets have been. They've all been aspecting Cancer and Leo. We're kind of moving out of that a little bit. just kind of getting away from the Cancerian vibe of clutching and hanging on and home and family and marriage and, you know, just home. Like, there's going to be a relief with Jupiter moving into Aquarius. It's like we got to get out there, stretch our wings, get out of the house, get away from relationships and move into adventure, you know? And so I guess that's where you guys are headed. Okay, so that is that card. Sorry, I'm jabbing. What message do you have to the Divine Feminine about this gift of self-love? What message do you have for the gift of self-love for the Divine Femme? We have Geneva. Bottom of the deck is Desiree, she who yearns, longing, and pining for. That's over. That's over. That came out because, again, it's the past. The one you have is she who radiates. Wow, didn't we have a radiate card? We had radiate for the masculine, didn't we? Markers, am I right? The end of the masculine reading, we asked the herbal oracles, where is this relationship headed together? And we got radiate. So then, yeah, we got, she who radiates, Geneva. Knowing, ambition, and confidence. See? And that's exactly where the Divine Feminine's headed, into power. And that's what this self-love is going to give you, Empress. Let's go ahead and read this. So anyways, Divine Feminine, knowing, ambition, and confidence is yours. Geneva, she who radiates, glows with the confidence of a true leader. And her choices of ornamentation reflect her ambitions. If it doesn't make her feel powerful, it's not for her. She has chosen the headdress. Sorry, I can't breathe, guys. She has chosen the headdress of a chieftain with bold markings of gold. Her face tattoos point to her strong features. Her third eye chakra that knows all. Her eyes that see everything, and her mouth that speaks profound truth. The flowers she wears reflect her valor. This is a woman, or a man in a feminine energy, who understands the true nature of power. Her ambition is not to be denied. Geneva will be seen for the warrior princess that she is. This card is asking the Divine Feminine to look at the persona you present to the world. Is it the real you? The woman or man who wants to conquer the world? Let your appearance announce to the world that you are a force to be reckoned with. This force is beauty, power, and ambition that radiates from you, like a queen's golden rings. Make sure you are doing everything you can to honor your true essence in your appearance. Divine Feminine, ask, how do you display your confidence right now, currently, to the world? And secondly, what does your personal style tell others about you? And third, what is your ambition for today? So again, I mean, with this Queen of Wands, and I did talk about self-love, self-appearance, I think you guys are going to present yourselves differently. You know, I was just saying this to my grandma because I've been spending time with her here. When looking back at my grandma's pictures when she was young and newly married, people just dressed differently, and it spoke of a different era and a different genre, of course, but of society. And it's when women were women and men were men, and it's just people that did their nails themselves, you know, painted them, and wore curlers and put makeup on every day and took care of their body. They didn't overeat. Women back then wore a lot of belts and dresses and tighter clothing. So there was just definite concern for physical appearance and wanting to take better care of yourselves. And a lot of women wore dresses or just pants that, were tight fitting, and high heels or nice slippers or loafers or, nice dress shoes. They didn't go around in flip-flops or tennis shoes. And my grandma was just remarking to me the other day, she goes, God, I'm looking around these girls coming in and out of these stores and the hospitals and this. She goes, all you girls wear your hair up in a messy bun or back in a ponytail, big baggy t-shirts or baggy sweats or baggy, just loose fitting clothing. All you guys wear tennis shoes or flip-flops. You don't take care of yourselves. She's like, in our day, women didn't leave the house without being made up. We didn't wake up in the morning without being made up. We looked better. And she's like, I'm not saying badly about how women are. She goes, there's a lot of beautiful women that hide underneath no makeup and baggy clothes. But she goes, women had a specific respect because they held themselves in higher respect. And when a woman dresses their part, they feel like they should be respected. And they're worthy of more, and you should bring more to the table. And you have to get up and do this and get up early and be responsible and be on top of yourself and be on top of your day. And she's like, call it what you want, but I miss the good old days. She said that, I miss the good old days when people weren't going into Walmart in their pajamas, looking like they gained 400 pounds because they look so baggy. And she's just like, people forgot how to take care of themselves. And it was a true statement. And I'm like, Grandma, you're right. People forget how to take care of themselves. They're sloppy. And with COVID-19 and everyone at home, a lot of people don't, they just don't go out looking nice anymore. Very rarely. I mean, unless you're a Libra or a Leo, maybe a Virgo, those are the signs that probably always want to look their best. But a lot of other people, they just be general. In general, they just don't. Just very frumpy. And the same with men. Men nowadays, I would say it's less with men. For some reason, men still seem to upkeep themselves much better than women. I would say it's a 50-50, where women, it's like a 20%. 20% of women take care of themselves, really. For men, I would say it's at least 50%. A lot more men take care of themselves. It really just depends. I'm not, it's just, that's my opinion. But she also commented that men in her day, like my grandpa and other men, they would get up and make sure their hair's cut nicely. They were shaved, always brushing and taking care of their teeth. Nice button-up shirts, whatever the event, just, collared shirts, button-up shirts was a thing for their day. Slacks, a belt, very rarely do people wear belts. Very rarely do men wear belts. But belts were a thing, taking care of their shoes, making sure, they look their best. And again, that the reason I'm bringing all this looks up is this card talks about it. It's about how do you present yourself to the world. And it's like you should take better care of yourselves. And the old grandparents, the old days, the old eras, the people born in the 30s, the 40s, they grew up in the 50s and the 60s. Those were the days where people took care of themselves. And it showed in their home. It showed in their life. They were just more responsible. And it made them feel good about themselves. And I think as a generation lately, we're missing that. We're missing people that love themselves. We're missing people that really care. I'm not saying there's none out there, because of course there is. Obviously, we have movie stars going everywhere. We've got, people in the public. We've got there's a lot of people that still do. But I'm just saying, in general, the general people general population, I think that is just something that we've lost. And you guys can see it at Walmart. You can see it at Target. You can see it anywhere you go. You can see it. Don't say you don't see it, because we all see it. It's a culture thing. And years ago, if anyone was caught outside in their pajamas at a store, they would say, "What happened? Did you get kidnapped? Are you hurt? Do you need help? Why is your hair in a bun? Are you sick? Are you out here because you're sickly? Like, what's going on?" I mean, seriously, like, 50 years ago, they'd be like, "Are you okay?" So imagine how all these elderly people feel watching us walk around in our pajamas all the time. Us girls walking around in our yoga pants and messy buns and flip-flops. They're probably like, "Okay, I like what I see, but what the hell happened to our culture?" It would be nice to have the pinup girl days. That would be fun. It would be fun. I just think in general, if women were more like that, we'd be more fit as a culture, to be honest. But whatever. The point is, Queen of Wands cares about what she looks like, even if you're a he. She cares. She cares if you eat right. She cares if you look right. She cares if you're expressing yourself. She cares if you're active. She cares. And this is the energy that the Divine Feminine's moving in. Thank you, Just Me Butterfly, for the $20 on Cash App. I appreciate that so much. Oh, we have a comment here from Europe. When I moved from Europe, I was shocked when I saw people with hair curlers still in their hair. Jasmine, I'm with you on that one. I don't know how Europe is, but I bet it's a little bit different. I bet it is a little bit different. We ate pizza for dinner last in today's breakfast. Jenny. Well, anyways, even beautiful girls that have a gorgeous body, they still don't, they don't dress themselves up, is what I'm saying. And for men too. We have a lot of really good looking men that lost it. They just lost it. They don't, anyways, we're done with that. Okay, so this is what this self-love, self-care, Empress, Queen of Wands, Tower moment is going to give the feminine, male or female. It's just an empowerment. It's positivity. It's loving yourself. It's loving how you look and what you look like to the world. Very Aquarius, What do you see me as? What do I look like to you? That matters. And so the Divine Feminine's going to be working on that. And, that's good for you. That's really good for you. Let's go ahead and see what the masculine wants to say to you before we go, because we said, what does the feminine really want to say? So we're going to almost end it now. What does the masculine want to tell the feminine? That you really need to get out. That's the whole truth, like the shocking truth. I want to feel that way again. This gives me chills. Because the card that we got for the masculine reading said what? I don't feel that way anymore. Do you guys remember that earlier in the masculine part? I don't feel that way anymore. Now the masculine wants to say, I want to feel that way again. This brings it home for me. It locks in a message. The masculine doesn't feel happy in life the way they felt with you. That feeling they had with you, the feeling of being sexy, being alive, being desired, being loved unconditionally and being happy, those good feelings, they don't feel that way anymore. Go back to see masculine's reading. This card says they want to feel that way again. So they do want to get back to feeling that way, okay? The other one is, and you said the same thing to them, Fem. You said this to them. Now they're saying it to you. They're like, feminine, no, I crossed the line with you. Don't think that you crossed the line with me. I'm the one that crossed the line with you. So they're wanting to take responsibility for what you're trying to take responsibility for, which is really great. It's a lot of positive, respectful responsibility that I think they're stepping up and taking, honestly. And they just want to say, feminine, no, I'm the one. I'm the one that did this. I'm the one that crossed the line, okay? Don't think you did, please. It was me. I'm the one. And I really want to get back to this place where we were at. I don't want you to run and leave and move away and be overwhelmed and just forget about me. I do want to feel this way again. I'm trying to get back to that place. Okay. The last one here at the bottom is, I feel you even though we're far apart. So even through your distance and separation and difficulty, your masculine's like, guess what? I still feel you in my heart every day. I feel you next to me. I still love you. I know you're with me. I know we still have a deep connection and a vibe, no matter what we're going through and no matter the hardship. I don't care about all of that. I know that there's still this stuckness between us, and I will always feel it. And I feel it still, even in this separation. Last one, my life is not as together as it seems. Again, these are some truths that you didn't know that they just want to let you know. Where is your relationship headed with this masculine? Last oracle for the night. Where is this relationship headed directly with the feminine and the masculine? Where are you guys headed together? Like, what is this movement from your perspective? Bottom of the deck, really loud. Creativity. See? On point with this Queen of Wands. Creativity. This is really where you're headed. Self-expression. Number 14, ginger. So yeah, light bulb. Feminine's like, honey, I'm just loving me so much. If this was, if loving me a lot was air, I'd be flying. Like really, really high. 36,000 miles above ground. Just flying out there. The feminine's like, I really just want to express myself in whatever creativity I'm born with. Be it music, be it singing, be it acting, be it writing, be it loving and helping others, teaching, whatever it is, whatever. Feminine's like, yep, that's what I'm going to do. Guidance and sage. This is where you guys are headed. And I see that cleansing and that clearing that keeps popping up. For the karmic person, it was in reverse. For you, femme, it's been in the upright. Sage. And I really think this just embodies you purifying yourself. Because your attachments with the devil vibe was just borderline obsession. And it's not that you did it on purpose. You just loved unconditionally to a fault. And it ended up hurting yourself. So yeah, you're clearing that energy and you're just paying attention to yourself. And it feels good for a change. But you are being guided back towards your person. I know not a lot of you want to hear that, but that's what's in the cards. So yeah, you're going to take this time out. That's fine. You are. You're going to resist some of this. You still unconditionally love them. 7 of Pentacles, you're no longer waiting on them. 5 of Wands, they got that too. You're kind of back and forth. I feel the feminine goes in and out of this vibration. Like there are days you're really in this vibe, and then there are some days that you struggle, that you have this little fight inside yourself of still wanting to hang on. So you are kind of in and out, but if this was weighing one side more to the other, the side that it weighs more on is self-love. So yeah, you're going to have some bouts and difficulties, but you're always going to end up doing the self-love. Like that's where you're being led. Last one down here is the Lover's card. Whew. Talk about soulmates and divine love. Love that's supposed to be together. The Lovers, major arcana. Yep. Destined lovers. Fated partnership. Yin and yang. Masculine and feminine. Right? 2 peas in a pod. 2 people that are meant to be. Even though there's temptation, trials, and tribulations, you're rooted together. Can't shake that root, can you? Can't shake that root. So yeah, there's some resistance in going there. But, you know, right now, just know that in this current vibe, in this little swimming section, it's all about you. That's what this time is for. So anyways, you guys are headed for guidance. Let's go ahead and read this. Number 24. Maybe that number means something to you. Maybe it doesn't. Valuable advice is being offered to you guys, but it may not be an obvious way. You guys need to learn through observing more closely the examples of others, or exploring the foundations and the structure of what you are focused on. An authority figure is energetically connected with you guys and has a great deal of bearing on the present. You guys need to be on the right side of the law right now and be very careful with contracts. You might also find those in positions above you will have a great impact on your concerns. These should be favorable though. Favorable, don't worry. You may be prompted to find a mentor, a teacher, or a counselor to help you move forward at this time. So where you guys are headed is you need somebody. You need some extra energy in this relationship. So you guys may need a mediator to move forward, to be honest. So masculine, if you're cross-watching, it's not going to be so easy coming back to this feminine. You guys may very well need a mediator or a parent or a priest or a pastor, someone to speak with you guys, to speak some sense, because there's a lot of pain and I'm not being heard. So there needs to be somebody else. Also for you guys, it's about being just. It's about being righteous. Don't, be fiddling here with things that are not righteous. Be on the right side of the law here. Do the right thing. For those of you that need your partner to step up, do the right thing and be responsible, that is seen in this reading. You guys are headed for someone stepping up to the plate and being responsible. For others, like I said, it's just a mediator, somebody coming in, another authority figure. The next 3 cards under this one is Forever Love, which I thought was cute because it has genuine love right under Forever Love. So those are very much one and the same. It's genuine here. It's real. It's a real love. It's a real forever kind of love. This is a real, sure, good connection. And then we have communication. So someone's going to pick up that phone and make some kind of a gesture. Divine Feminine, the truth is you've already been doing it, and I think it's about time they're going to do it. So expect a call, expect a text. Don't expect anything big that's going to bring a major shift. The Page of Cups is a very small gesture. It's a nice gesture. It's a happy birthday message, or it's I miss you, or nice to see you, or it's just a reply that makes you feel good, It's not a huge monumental movement. It's just something small. So do expect something small to come in. It's not going to be big, but it's going to be something. And that's it. That is your reading today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in with me and watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be great. And hit the bell icon if you guys want to be notified of when I come live again, okay? You don't have to worry about notifications dinging your phone. You can set notifications off, but still have the bell. And that just puts me at the top of your feed, so whenever I have a video, boop, you know I have a new video. Or you could just come back and check whenever you want. Remember, like I always say, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming, guys. You're going to get through this too. You're going to get through this. Remember to just breathe, guys. Feminines, just breathe. Just breathe. Sleep good tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night, probably. I love you lots. Thank you, moderators, for coming in and managing all of this. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your sweet words. Thank you, Markers, for your love and your protection for this channel. Thank you, Emily, for tuning in, and MSDs and Anna. Thank you. Thank you to all the people that super chatted me. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to the guys that really reached out and gave me a love donation on Cash App. I super appreciate you. And so do my kiddos. We love you all so much. We wouldn't be a channel without you. Sleep well, be well, and I'll see ya. Bye, guys.